You're a rebel, getting into trouble. You are kinda like a fire, like a fire, like a fire. Unpredictable, so original. You are never backing down, backing down, backing down. That's what I like about you. So dangerous, I get this rush when I'm with you. I go all in to lose or win. Build things up to knock 'em down. It's the way we keep our high, moving like a hurricane. There will come a time for when we can wash away your sins, settle down, but until then, we're like a You're so different, kind of ignorant. You don't care what people say, people say, people say. I'm going crazy for you, baby. Don't know how you're making me feel this way. What can I say? That's what I like about you. So
Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Mommy Guide Inc. For those who are new to the channel, I am Mommy Lala, and yes, this is our monthly live stream hop. Thank you so much, friends. I know that you have been hopping along with us for quite a while. Again, thank you to all the sponsors of Kendra's Card Challenge 20, and congratulations to all the winners earlier on. Yes, if you are new to Kendra's Card Challenge, this is actually a quarterly card making challenge where you can create up to 15 awesome cards with just 6 sheets of 6x6 pattern paper. Again, thank you to all the hoppers and all the winners for the month of October. You all are amazing. I would just like to please pray. Okay, ask everyone to please pray for my country. We are under a super typhoon right now, and I pray, and it's my prayer that it just leaves the Philippines and dissipates and not do any more hammock to any other country. All right, so today's live stream hop is all about card making kits of Kendra's Card Challenge, or Cards by Kendra. What I'm going to be showing you, my friends, are the sampler kits. All right, so these are not the full card making kits, but you can still create a lot. So this card making sampler kits you can actually get monthly if you are part of this all access Patreon member on Cards by Kendra's Patreon page. All right, so in this membership tier, you can get all of these amazing perks. Mr. Card Making Kit Sampler, like the one I'm going to show you later on, early access to Kendra's Card Challenges, archive challenges, printer-friendly versions, so you can do it in black and white, bonus printables, early access to D-Stash, general support, patron-only updates, and patron shoutout. See, I even have a hard time reading all of those because there's just so much, right? So on top of that, I would like to showcase, okay, this is actually the one that's recommended by our creator, Kendra. If you really want to get, the full impact of this amazing challenge, you can actually join us in the VIP Patreon. That's only $25 per month. But Lala, what do we get from that? Oh, you get so much. Look at all of these, my friends. On top of everything I mentioned earlier on, you can actually get Mr. Card Making Kit, not the sampler, but the kits, the full kit, which can even help you make 15 or more amazing cards. Yes, and absolutely use that to make your current Kendra's Card Challenge set. Of course, you also get a thank you gift, handmade card each month by Kendra. As we said, her superpower is she can do it all. All right, and of course, there's a patient-only updates, VIP members-only live streams each quarter, bonus printables, and you get bonus access to archive challenges, the whole thing, not just for a year, but the whole archive challenges, right? And everything else, okay, after that, that is also part of the all access. So again, of course, there's also a gift, a membership to Cards by Kendra. You can also do that if you know of someone who likes probably to do cards or would want to try it out. Okay, you can also do that on Kendra's Patreon. Again, thank you so much, Kendra, for doing this for everyone. All right, so start out. Okay, so this is a card making kit sampler. It comes, okay, when it arrives, it comes like this, two in a what do you call that? As a card. It comes in as like a envelope, and then I will scan the QR. Hold on, my phone just fell, so you will just scan the QR. Okay, and then it will lead you to a PDF file like this. Okay, so for this one, this is the mystery card making kit Denim and Daisies. So after you've scanned the QR code, it will lead you to this PDF, and it will tell you what, in case you want to. Oh, I love that paper. I love that ephemera. I love that sentiment. Okay, so Kendra has put all the links here. All right, so this is the Denim and Daisies card kit sampler. Okay, of course, from one of our super sponsors, Not Too Shabby. I actually saw this when, I think the first one I saw someone use this was Shanna. And I was so in love with it. I said, yeah, I finally get to, have a feel of it. All right, so it also has the coordinating cardstock sentiments from the Emergency Card Kit by Sassy's LLC and Rhinestones. So yes, you see links on the PDF, and if you do click on those and use them by purchasing products using these links, Kendra does earn a small commission, but at no extra cost to you, and it helps to support her work, which benefits us also. Thanks again. So the second, mystery card making kit that I am going to be using is inspired by this one from Echo Park. This is the Nutcracker Christmas card making kit sampler. Okay, from the 6x6 paper pad. Okay, so everything else, everything that you see here, my friends, in the cards I'm going to create today are all from the sampler kits, except for the buttons. So everything, meaning all the solid card stocks, the pattern papers, and the sentiments are all part of the sampler kits. Isn't that amazing? All right, so I will start out with sketch number 8 using the first sampler kit from Not Too Shabby. Oh my goodness, Marcus, my dear friend who has been 48 months of membership is here. Thank you so much, Marcus, Susan, all right, Justine, and everybody who has been here. And of course, Kendra is celebrating 21 months of membership. Thank you, my dear friends. All right, so let's start with sketch number 8. So guys, I am not cheating. This is called, as Alice would say, preparing. Yes, I did prepare early on because I know that I need to create 5 cards within 30 minutes, and then I still had to say some stuff. So what I did basically is to pre-attach and pre-adhere all the mats to all the different pieces that I have. Okay, so that it would make it easier for me to put these cards together. Again, not cheating, but just a bit of preparation. And I think what I did wrong in this preparation is that I used double-sided adhesive. I should have just used liquid adhesive. That would have been faster. But then again, it's done, so let's just go for it. All right, so this is going to be inspired by card sketch number 8. All right, so you just simply follow all the prompts, okay, and then put them all together. So again, this came already with different, normally sometimes in strips or sometimes in full sheets or paper. So, and then I just decide, okay, so what sketch I want to use it for, but and then what how am I gonna tweak it if I want to tweak it. But the nice thing about this kits, my friends, this kit sampler, is that you don't even need to think about what you will what do you call this, what papers will combine with what. You know how difficult it is to think about that. So if you are a newbie, or even if you are a seasoned card maker but probably is very busy putting this card making kit samplers, putting up cards using this card making kit samplers is super duper fast. There you go, right? And it even comes sometimes with blings like this. All right, and then let's put this over there super fast. Okay. Okay, I don't know if it's actually straight, but that has to do. And of course, okay, we'll top it off with the sentiment. Okay, you're crushing it. Okay, and then I'm just gonna put it over there. There you go. We have cards inspired by sketch number 8 done. Isn't it beautiful? Yes, that's prepping, right, Delise? Okay, this is, by the way, the only thing that's left from this card making kit sampler for this one. All right, moving on to the next one. So normally for card making kit samplers, from each one you can make between 2 to 3. All right, so depending on what card size you want to use it for, okay, and what project you want to use it for. All right, I do have a question for you guys. Okay, help me. Which button do you want me to use? Do you want me to use that flower? Okay, maybe I need to use this. All right, and I can show you. Which of these flowers do you want me to use? This one, the heart one, or the small spiral looking flower? Which one, my friends? Okay, I need your help because I cannot decide. So I created 3. This is actually buttons. These are buttons, and then I just added, a gold ribbon. So which one? Okay, so please do tell me which button you want me to use as I assemble this card. Again, as I've said, I've already pre-prepped. Pre-prep means putting all the adhesives together because, I do have that siren sticker maker that Delise was telling us about earlier, but I never thought of using it, right? So what I did though was to somehow adhere those that have mattings already so that it would lessen the time for me to just put those together. All right, so which one, my friend? Okay, so this one, by the way, is all now inspired by sketch number 11 over there. Okay, so which one? The middle flower. Okay, so the middle flower is the big flower. Okay. Okay, middle. I like the flower. There are 2 flowers, middle. I think you guys all like the middle one. All right, okay. Oh, but one, who likes the spiral? Donna does like the spiral. Okay. But yes, Jay, I might have all the things, but it's not about that. It's like, do you use it? That's the sad part, right? So most of the time I do not, and that's not good. All right, but being a content creator, crafty content creator, has truly helped a lot, my friends, because I am forced to actually go into those stash of mine from the 1900s, so as we would fondly call it, because I really have a lot. For a very long time, my friends, I was a hoarder, sad to say. Okay, but I have, I'm recovering from that, and I now use what I buy, right? So that's a celebration indeed. All right, so now, okay, this is the sentiment that came from it. As I said, the only thing that I am using that is not part of the kit are these buttons. All right, so friends, okay, I think you said, okay, majority of you wanted me to use the middle one, and this is that button. It's a very cute flower that somehow, resembles that one. Oops, let's make the ribbon look okay the right way. We'll use this in another card. So that's card number 11. All right, and how cute is that, right? So our first card, okay, was inspired by sketch number 8, and then this one is 11. All right, so moving on to card number 3. Okay, so card number 3 is inspired by sketch number 3. As I told you in the chat earlier on, this is my favorite sketch, okay, for Kendra's Card Challenge 20. Why? Because it is so easy to put together and you can tweak it in so many different ways, right? So do you see this one, my friends? I got it the wrong size. So, paper surgery. Yes, I do. I'm a self-proclaimed paper surgeon, my friends. Because I often make a mistake with my cuts. That's why I'm so happy that Kendra actually already introduced the SVG files. Okay, so it's easier for me to actually lessen this kind of mistakes. All right. So I know that somebody in the chat said earlier on, I forgot, that they have an issue with the card number 3 because, trying to keep it even Steven. I know how it feels, right? So what I do most of the time, friends, is I just focus on the borders because normally the middle one, you can always cover it up, right? So you try to more or less eyeball things up and, okay, more or less, I don't really need to measure it. Okay, see, that is wonky, but it's okay because that's a double-sided adhesive. Or so that if I try to remove that, it's gonna rip out my paper. So that has to do. It's okay. I can live with it. Okay. Another thing that has helped me, guys, when I started live streaming, is that my perfectionism somehow has lessened because there will always be things that will happen in a live stream that you cannot control. And you just have to go with the punches, so to speak. Just continue moving on. And you'll realize that it was just you who was so worried about it. Everybody was chill. All right, so it's okay. If you make a mistake, even if you're not doing this live, it's okay. Give yourself grace and continue on. See, that was wrong orientation. Because somehow this paper does have an orientation. It's a good thing I haven't stuck it to the card just yet. Hi, Darlene. All right, thank you so much, my friends, for those who have been hopping along with us from the announcement later of earlier on by Kendra on Cards by Kendra for the winners of the October Kendra's Card Challenge. Okay, and then of course, for those who have come in just now, thank you so much, my friends. All right, so if you can see, no worries about that because you can easily cover that up. When you already have your focal point, okay, and the place, then that won't be the focus anymore and you are going to be okay, right? So there you go. That is card number 3 based on card sketch number 3. Oh, that's awesome, right? So 3 cards already. Woohoo! All right. So, but this one is from a different collection now. This is from the Echo Park Nutcracker. All right. Next card, my friends. Okay. This one is now based on sketch number 7. All right. So, I have been checking the chat earlier and it showed that you guys, or we actually have different, favorites for card sketch. I mean, for Kendra's Card Challenge 20. There were several card sketches where there were a lot who had like very, very similar favorites. But for this one, I think there's a variety. And it's actually really nice to note because it shows that we can really use or create a lot of different variations of this amazing challenge. Oh my gosh, my friends, the wind is howling, the rain is pouring outside. I just hope that we remain live until I finish. If ever you lose me, it's not because I ended it early, it's because I lost power. All right. So again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Shanna. And thank you for all the likes, my friends. And yes, if you are not subscribed to the channel, I hope that you do consider subscribing. And I hope that you will find the takes that I do on my channel fun as well. if you can see, look at the sketch. The sketch wants us to use like a square. Okay, I used a rectangular panel and that's fine. All right. So there is no crafty police that will tell you that's wrong. All right. And then you have the 3 circles and then this strip, you see it's supposed to go in the middle. But I don't want that. So I'm going to push it down like so, down below. And that is still okay because the point is inspired, right? So you can actually do that, all right? So don't worry about it. Oh no, it doesn't look really very similar. I tricked so much. It's okay. So these are actual buttons. Buttons from my scrapbooking days, okay, that I'm just going to use in lieu of, circle cardstock. So this is the only thing, my friend, that I am using that is not part of the kit. All right, so these buttons, and I'm so happy because, whoa, finally I can use these buttons. I have a ton of buttons, different kinds, different shapes, different size, different colors, because during our scrapbooking days, buttons was like, a staple of my layouts. There you go. That's sketch number 7. Woohoo! Thank you so much. Yes, we're not yet done. Now we have done 4 cards. Okay, 2 from the Not Too Shabby collection. And then now there's 2 from, the Echo Park Nutcracker one. All right, not yet done because, yes, we're going to make 5 cards today. All right, so this one, I did use an embossing folder because remember, I'll show you the sketch. Okay, so for the sketch number 9, you will see that there's a big part that is like solid green. Okay, it doesn't have to be green, by the way, for those who are new. It's just means that it's solid. But I said that since it's very big, I wanted to add a little bit of interest to it. So I did emboss that using one of my embossing. This is even a 2D embossing folder from so many moons ago. And this is what it looks like. And so that is what I'm going to use for that one. All right. So again, everything you see here, everything for this sketch and for this card are all from the kit. Okay, the only thing I did was to emboss this solid cardstock. Okay, so that it will just, give an added interest to it. Remember, one of the crafty things or tools that I have are embossing folders, and I have a ton. Okay, if you don't really, I think it was in September, I did a series on, the basic crafty tools. And I showed you guys how much, of the stuff I have. And this is one of the stuff I have that I don't really use a lot. So I'm happy that I am able to even use it today. To even, make the card even better. Okay. So there you go. Especially when you have like a texture like that at the background. Okay, I normally find that it's easiest to use a double-sided adhesive. All right, so I'll just put it like so. There you go. Okay, and then we'll put the ho, ho, ho. Oh, I forgot I was supposed... Okay, we can. Okay, you can do it a little bit. Okay, I plan to sneak in. What is that? All right. So, ho, 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 a little bit. Okay, just a little bit, a tad bit inside. Okay, like so. Okay, and then it does came with this faux gems, which I will put onto here. There you go. And of course, to finish it off, okay, we'll still have 4 minutes to go. Woo-hoo! All right, I will just, gosh, there's so much because I ran out of big double-sided adhesive. So I had to use this ones, which is a lot and kind of difficult to peel off. Not really difficult, but it takes a while to peel off. Okay. Ding. All right, that's it. And so simply, just like the sketch says, instead of, any shape, okay, I just wanted to use this one. There you go. That is inspired by card sketch number 9. All right, so just for this, we have 3 card sketch number 9, number 7, and number 3. There you go. All right, the 3. And then let's put in the other 2 from earlier on. So this is our 5 cards from today's live stream hop using my card making sampler kits. All right, thank you so much, my friends. I find the lack of cats and coffee disturbed. All right, Jay, sorry about that. All right, that's a cute idea. Thank you, my friends. Thank you so much for the beautiful and kind words. And I am so grateful that you guys are still here and are all here. Again, if you want to check out, okay, the kits that I use for this one, these are, okay, from the Echo Park, and then also from Not Too Shabby. All right. So there you go, my friends. Again, if you liked what you see thus far, please don't forget to hit that like button. And sorry, my voice is cracking. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much again, my friends. And please, we do have 1 more month, okay, of actually 1.5 more months. Okay, so we have November still, and we have December still for Kendra's Card Challenge 20. All the links are in the description of this video if you do want to join for free. Again, thank you so much, my friends, and thank you so much for joining us. Yes, and for those who are new, thank you so much in my vernacular language. Maraming salamat po, and see you on the next one. Bye!